Today, we're diving into 18 powerful Amish-inspired hacks that make everyday life easier, cheaper, and a whole lot more efficient. Let's jump right in. Number 1. Water plants with cooled cooking water. Every time you boil vegetables, pasta, or eggs, you're creating free liquid fertilizer. That starchy, mineral-rich water is gold for plants. Let it cool completely, then pour it on your garden or houseplants. The nutrients from the food leach into the water during cooking, and plants absorb them readily. Just make sure the water is unsalted and completely cool. Number 2. Dry mop floors with vinegar-dampened rag. Wet mopping wood floors is actually terrible for them. Too much water causes swelling, warping, and dull finishes. The smarter approach? Wrap a slightly damp rag around your mop head. Not soaking wet, just damp. Add a splash of vinegar to the water first. This picks up dust and grime while leaving behind a subtle shine. The vinegar evaporates quickly, so there's no sticky residue. Number 3. Deodorize carpets with cornstarch. Your carpets are holding on to way more smells than you realize. Cooking odors, shoe funk, pet dander, all of it gets trapped in those fibers. Instead of renting a carpet cleaner or buying deodorizing spray, just grab cornstarch from your pantry. Sprinkle it generously over your carpet, let it sit for a few hours while it absorbs every odor molecule, then sweep or vacuum it up. The difference is immediate. If you want to level this hack up, mix dried lavender or crushed mint into the cornstarch before applying. Number 4, add vinegar to rinse as fabric softener. Fabric softener is a scam that coats your clothes in waxy buildup. It makes towels less absorbent and can irritate sensitive skin. Vinegar, on the other hand, does everything fabric softener claims to do naturally. Pour half a cup into your final rinse cycle. It strips away soap residue, softens fibers, prevents static, and keeps colors bright. Your clothes won't smell like vinegar once they're dry, I promise. They'll just smell clean. This is especially game-changing for towels, which stay fluffy and absorbent instead of getting that stiff, water-repellent coating. Number 5. Season iron pans. Immediately after cooking. Cast iron maintenance isn't complicated, but timing matters. Right after you finish cooking, while the pan is still warm, wipe it clean with hot water and a cloth. No soap. Then, immediately rub a thin layer of fat into the surface. Lard, tallow, even bacon grease works. The warmth helps the fat bond to the iron, creating that non-stick patina everyone talks about. If food is stuck on, sprinkle coarse salt and scrub with a cloth. The salt acts as an abrasive without damaging the seasoning. Dry the pan completely and hang it up. If you do this every single time, your cast iron becomes virtually indestructible and only improves with age. Number 6, bury 5-gallon buckets as mini root cellars. Not everyone has space for a full root cellar, but everyone can bury a bucket. Take a clean 5-gallon bucket, pack it with root vegetables layered in straw or sawdust, seal the lid tight, and bury it in well-drained soil. Leave just the handle exposed so you can pull it up when needed. The earth maintains a consistent cool temperature that keeps vegetables fresh for months. Mark the spot with a stake so you don't lose track of it. This method works brilliantly for carrots, beets, and parsnips. Number 7, make rice-filled door snakes to block drafts. Drafts steal warmth faster than almost anything else in a house. Combat them with door snakes, fabric tubes filled with rice. Sew them from old shirts or sheets, fill them with dry rice, and place them against the bottom of doors. The weight keeps them in position, and the rice provides excellent insulation. Make several for every exterior door and any interior doors to rooms you want to keep warm. Rotate them weekly so they wear evenly. In summer, store them with cedar chips to prevent pests. For extra wide doors, place 2 end-to-end to cover the entire gap. Number 8, warm beds with stove-heated stones wrapped in flannel. Before electric blankets, people use physics to stay warm. Heat smooth stones on top of your wood stove, wrap them in thick flannel, and place them at the foot of your bed before sleeping. The stones radiate warmth for hours, keeping your feet toasty all night. This is especially wonderful for children or anyone with circulation issues. Never place stones directly on open flame because they can crack from uneven heating. Number 9, polish floors with vinegar and linseed oil. Let me tell you about the most satisfying floor polish you'll ever use. Forget those chemical-filled products that make your floors look plastic. The Amish mix equal parts vinegar and linseed oil, and that's it. 2 ingredients. The linseed oil penetrates deep into the wood grain, feeding it from within, while the vinegar cuts through any buildup. You apply it with a cloth, let it soak in, then buff it with an old wool rag. The result? A warm, natural shine that actually gets better with age. Number 10. Hold weekly whole house scrub day. Imagine dedicating 1 full day every week to resetting your entire home. Sounds intense, right? But here's the thing. The Amish pick 1 day, usually Monday, and they go all in. We're talking floors, walls, doorknobs, baseboards, everything. The whole family participates, so it's not one person carrying the burden. Kids handle the smaller tasks like wiping down woodwork, while adults tackle the heavy scrubbing. What's fascinating is they use nothing but basic tools: buckets, rags, and homemade soap. Number 11, make streak-free glass cleaner. I used to spend way too much money on blue liquid in spray bottles. Then I learned this recipe and never looked back. Mix water, cornstarch, and rubbing alcohol together in a jar. Shake it up. That's your glass cleaner. The alcohol dissolves grease and grime instantly, while the cornstarch provides just enough gentle abrasion to lift stubborn spots without scratching. Here's the pro move. After you apply it, wipe it down with crumpled newspaper instead of paper towels. Newspaper leaves 0 lint, 0 streaks, just crystal clear glass. Number 12, turn worn shirts into cleaning rags. Stop buying paper towels. Seriously, just stop. When a shirt becomes too worn to wear, cut it into squares and you've got dozens of reusable cleaning cloths. Cotton works great for glass, flannel is perfect for dusting, and thicker materials handle tough jobs like scrubbing floors. Save the buttons in a jar for future sewing projects and use collar and cuff fabric as patches. The beauty of this system is that different fabrics serve different purposes. Keep a stack near your kitchen, another in the bathroom, and 1 in the garage. When they get dirty, toss them in boiling water with a little soap to disinfect. They'll outlast paper towels by years and save you a fortune. Number 13, pack root vegetables in damp sawdust. Here's the secret to keeping root vegetables fresh all winter without refrigeration: moisture control. Pack them in wooden crates with layers of barely damp sawdust between each vegetable. The sawdust holds just enough moisture to prevent shriveling, but not enough to cause rot. Store the crates in a cool, dark place like a basement or barn. Check them every few weeks by gently feeling the sawdust. If it's bone dry, sprinkle a little water over it. If it's soggy, leave the lid off for a day to let excess moisture evaporate. This method can keep carrots crisp and turnips firm for 6 months or more. Number 14, stand cabbages upright in soil-filled buckets. Cabbage stores remarkably well if you simulate its natural growing conditions. Fill buckets with moist soil or sand, then nestle whole cabbage heads upright, keeping the roots attached. Don't trim anything. The outer leaves protect the inner head, and the roots continue drawing nutrients from the soil. Keep the buckets in a cool space and add a little water if the soil dries out. Space them so air can circulate between heads. Number 15, ferment sauerkraut in a crock with salt and cabbage. Fermentation is the ultimate preservation hack, and sauerkraut is the easiest place to start. Shred cabbage, mix it with salt, pack it tightly into a crock, and weigh it down so it stays submerged in its own juices. Natural bacteria get to work, transforming the cabbage into tangy, probiotic-rich sauerkraut over several weeks. The salt prevents bad bacteria while encouraging good fermentation. Check it weekly, skim off any foam that forms, and rinse the weight. Number 16, keep 2 oil lamps per room. Redundancy is smart. Keep 2 oil lamps in every room, 1 for daily use, 1 as backup. This ensures you're never without light if a wick burns out or you run low on fuel. Trim wicks weekly to prevent smoking and maintain a clean, steady flame. Number 17, cool rooms with damp sheets across open windows. Evaporative cooling is simple science that works beautifully. Hang a damp cotton sheet in front of an open window. As air passes through the wet fabric, water evaporates and pulls heat out of the air, cooling it down before it enters the room. This works best with cross-ventilation, windows open on opposite sides of the house, creating airflow. Keep the sheet damp by misting it periodically through the day. At night, take it down to prevent excess humidity. This method can drop room temperature by several degrees without any electricity.